Good morning, everyone. Thanks to having me. My name Erick Kurniawan from University Teknikal Malaysia, Melaka. Today, I'm excited to share our research on designing inclusive mobile health application for elderly user. So our works focus on validating usability metric using the fuzzy Delphi methods, ensuring mHealth application meet the unique needs of aging population. Okay, let's dive in. First, I'd like to begin by emphasizing the global demographic shift we are currently witnessing. According to the World Health Organization, there will be 2.1 billion people aged 60 and older by 2050. This rapid expansion of the aging population signals a critical needs for healthcare solutions that cater specifically for elderly. However, in many developing countries such as Indonesia, older individuals might have fewer opportunities to engage with digital tools in their earlier years. As a result, they can face a steeper learning curve when trying to adopt new technologies, which potentially leaves them unable to benefit from advancement that might enhance their overall quality of life. So mobile health or mHealth application offer a promising avenue for improving healthcare accessibility, monitoring, and management among elderly population. Yet, integrating this solution effectively poses a multifaceted challenge because its related issue, like, for example, diminished vision decline, reduced motor skill, and lower capacity for complex cognitive tasks that can impede the successful use of these technologies. So this is our problem statement. So many existing usability models now concentrate on broad principle without fully accounting for the unique physiological and perceptual constraint of elderly. That's why this research underscores the value of employing specialized methods such as FDM or fuzzy Delphi methods to refine and validate usability metrics tailored specifically for elderly users. So by developing evaluation tools that target the actual needs and capabilities of older individuals, we can pave the way for more inclusive mHealth interface and ultimately help improve healthcare outcomes in this important and growing segment of the population. In this section, I will introduce our proposed usability evaluation model, which aims to address the unique needs of elderly mHealth users. First, we derive this requirement from two main sources. First, user study involving elderly and extensive SLR with Prisma that examine 55 academic articles. Initially, we identified at least 18 potential usability dimensions. However, through deeper analysis, we found significant overlap among many of them. So we merged and distilled them into 10 core dimensions. These 10 refined dimensions reflect key areas like effectiveness, efficiency, satisfaction, and others, intentionally aligned with the cognitive, psychomotor, and perceptual change that often accompany aging population. This targeted set help us to better capture where the real usability hurdles lie for elderly when they engage with mobile health application. To systematically measure this dimension, we employ the goal question metric approach. Essentially, each dimension becomes goals which then translate into specific question designed to assess user engagement and tasks from this question. So we derive relevant metrics. These structured methods allow us to end up with 42 concrete metrics, such as time to complete navigation tasks, perceived cognitive load, or satisfaction with the app's visual layout. In short, TQM ensure that every data points we gather directly ties back to improving the overall user experience for elderly and health user. By maintaining this focus, we believe the proposed model can bring real value in making health application more accessible and user-friendly for one or most vulnerable and rapid expanding demographic groups. So we use FDM, which combine the traditional Delphi process with fuzzy set theory. This integration is especially beneficial when experts must evaluate integrate or multi-attribute criteria. This is perfect for our usability model addressing cognitive, perceptual, and motivational factor among elderly. Unlike the standard Delphi approach, FDM relies on linguistic variable and membership function to capture opinion. This greatly reduces the number of survey rounds, preventing expert fatigue and help us reach consensus more quickly. The method also clarify ambiguous or subjective viewpoint which can often arise when judging usability. Ultimately, FDM does a better job of consolidating expert judgment in true yet time-efficient manner, making it an ideal choice for refining our KQM-based metric and ensuring they accurately reflect the needs of elderly and health user. So for the expert selection, we initially reached out 25 professionals, eventually ending with 15 who meet our inclusion criteria. The expert represent as geriatrics doctor, human-computer interaction or usability researcher, and mHealth mobile developer, ensuring a broad range of knowledge. We also set a minimum requirement of 5 years of experience. Many of the experts held PhD in their respective fields, which further boosts the credibility of their feedback. Okay, so first we employ 7-point Likert scale enhanced by triangular fuzzy number or TFN instead of single number rating. Its response is represented by 3 values: the minimum, most reasonable, and maximum level of agreement. This approach captures suitable opinions that might be lost in typical Likert format. Next, we translate its response into triangle ranging from 0 to 1. The 3-point M1, M2, and M3 indicate different confidence level. This triangulation step refines the data, making the expert evaluation more precise. We then calculate the threshold value, not as D, to gauge whether experts broadly agree on particular metrics. If D is 0.2 or lower, the metric is considered accepted, provided that at least 75% of experts show consensus. Finally, we perform diffusification process, which combine the 3 fuzzy values into single numeric score. The higher this value, the greater the collective endorsement. So this is the result for our 42 proposed metric, spanning 10 core usability dimension, performed under the FDM analysis. So regarding to the cognitive challenge, all 14 metrics were well supported, notably on metric 10, M10, which measure user ability to complete tasks during second attempt achieved the highest consensus, underscoring the significance of learning from initial attempt. For psychomotor factor, our 9 proposed metric all surpass acceptance criteria. Experts agree that the simple gesture and streamlined data entry help offset challenges like reduced flexibility or hand-eye coordination. Metrics on error prevention and physical ease were particularly highlighted as essential for sustained use. When it's come to perceptual issue, 5 key metrics addressing clarity of visual and contrast also show strong consensus. This outcome, the importance of designing interface that accommodate elderly user diminish visual acuity. On the motivational front, the majority of metrics exceed consensus threshold. Interestingly, 2 metrics did not suggesting that aspect like app enjoyment or learning advanced feature resonate less with elderly user than efficiency, clarity, and perceived usefulness. Lastly, psychosocial considerations such as time required to learn the app and the ability to correct mistake easily receive robust endorsement. This confirms that accommodating older user social and emotional comfort is essential for fostering ongoing confident engagement with technology. Altogether, this finding will underscore how the FDM has validated a comprehensive set of usability metrics, pinpointing exactly where mHealth apps need focus when aiming for effective design tailored to elderly user. After that, we do some metric validation summary where focus on validate the final 40 proposed metric. We form a panel of 6 experts. In this session, we paid close attention to whether the metric accurately capture our usability objective and the instructions were clear enough to guide the end user. Notably, we received anonymous 100% support for how well the items align with construct under study and the clarity of measuring instruction. Meanwhile, area like item wording, layout, and language achieve high but not perfect score, suggesting that only minimal adjustment might be necessary for improved readability. Overall, the experts conclude that the instrument is indeed robust and it aligns well with real-world implementation needs for mHealth application targeting to elderly. This finding strengthens our confidence in the metric, reinforcing that they are both methodologically sound and practically for evaluating usability in this context. Okay, and the final conclusion, our primary goal was to develop and validate usability evaluation model that truly address elderly needs in mHealth setting. We arrived at fundamental dimension representing cognitive, psychomotor, and other factors linked to elderly aging. Initially, we used the goal question metric approach, which led us to propose 42 metrics. However, the fuzzy Delphi method allows our diverse panel, expert in mHealth, geriatric doctor, and usability researcher, to refine this metric. The final result is 40 validated metric, reinforcing optimal usability and reduced complexity for elderly user. While design advanced or entertainment-oriented feature as a lower priority. One advantage of applying FDM was its availability to extract nuanced opinion without burdening participants with too many feedback rounds. This cohesive approach effectively unified various expert viewpoints into a single clear model. The result is practical, inclusive set of metrics that can guide the design and examination of mHealth application, making them more accessible and engaging for elderly population. Okay, thank you for your attention and time today. Please feel free to ask any question or share your thoughts. Thank you.